Shannon has left the game. Now it's time for the traitors to play. Tonight's murder attempt will take place in the next 15 minutes. Viewers, I will not tell you what exactly is happening. We will see if you can figure it out. But if they murder successfully, another faithful will leave the game. If not, a missed opportunity for the traitors. Let's see what happens.
For no reason. Like, you had a valid reason, so I can't even be mad at you as much as I want to be.
Well,
And I really don't even want to be honest.
I did screw that up, and
it is what it is, man. You weren't the only one who voted that way.
I just don't know what.
We have greater chances of the next vote being a traitor now. Look at it that way.
It feels 0 bit closer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at the glasses half full right now. I mean, 3 in a row, we've gotten mud on our face now.
Yep.
Like, Alex could literally be in a God, I can't even think about that. Could literally be in a car right now, just
day
laughing.
one, I made an alliance with the man, and now I'm starting to say 2 in a row, I voted for him now.
Is there, okay, like, I feel like all of our decisions have been made off of, like, I don't know, insignificant hunches or gut feelings, or, you know, little things that have been taken out of context, which might be all that we can go off of right now. But, like, is there any, like, logic that we can put into this? Like,
I spoke to you earlier today, and I said logically, I thought Shannon was going to be the murderer.
But based on what?
But based on what would be,
or it doesn't.
It was accusing Anthony. Anthony was accusing her, and I said Anthony or me would be a stupid murder because that would put a target on Alex right away. But then Anthony ended up being the murderer, and I think that's what fucked everything up that people talked about today. Nobody expected Anthony to be murdered because Anthony and myself were the only ones that voted Alex.
I thought for sure it was Anthony, Tara, or Jessica.
I honestly thought Shannon was going to be the murderer, and then the people were going to try to pin it on Anthony.
But I thought.
And who do you think it was?
Because I didn't. I thought it was with those 3 because Shannon was a traitor. So then that makes me go, somebody is basing decisions of how to murder to really try and throw everyone else off.
Yeah. I'm still leaning Alex. I don't know why, but like something's telling me. It's like it's a voice in the back of my head screaming at me. Like 2 weeks in a row, this dude skirted it now, and you guys have eliminated a faithful. You got to get him out.
So yeah. I don't disagree with you, and I have similar feelings, and I think I've said this to everybody. I have similar feelings about Alex, like that same sort of gut feeling. But again, like, can we remove the gut and try to apply some logic?
Yep.
My logic is that this dude has an answer for everything, and if you've ever talked to him, I don't disagree with you on that. He never has an opinion. He always asks you, "Hey, what are you thinking?" And then has something to say about your thoughts. I've never gotten an original thought from this man the whole game. And I never realized that until Tina pointed it out last night when she got eliminated and she was a faithful. That's what's killing me right now. Like, a bunch of people said some stuff last night. I went back and reviewed chats, and it's all correct.
So we're targeting one person, thinking that Alex is the traitor, but could there be more than one?
Yes.
Oh, for sure. There's for sure. So I don't know who else any other feeling I have is speculation. Alex is one that this guy has skirted. It all is. Now. Is someone make it make sense? If I'm wrong, please someone tell me I'm wrong and show me how.
I don't think anyone can tell you that you're
exactly.
That you're wrong.
Exactly. It's everybody's got theories and that's it. But I want to hear other theories. Like, give me something to think about and chew on tonight.
I mean, you know my theory. I vocalized it at the round table. I do think Tara possibly, I mean, honestly, I just want to get any second name out there. Like, I feel like last round table we left with Shannon and Alex. Today we came with Shannon and Alex. And I didn't do a good job of saying any of the names. I own that. But like, we just get so bogged down, I feel like.
Yeah.
And is your reason just because I'm quiet?
That's a part of it. I think that's a big part of it because the first 2 rounds you didn't really say much at all, and then the first, who'd you vote for before you changed your vote to stick? Or did you
Ryan.
just-
G.
She voted for me
Ryan.
because we hadn't
Yeah.
talked at that point.
Okay, and Ryan, do you believe are you faithful?
I'm a faithful.
Okay,
And
so
honestly, I believe Tara is too, because since
So-
we've had talks,
hold on,
she's
Ryan.
never
hold on.
mentioned me.
You
So-
asked me my opinion. Hold on. So you're a faithful. You know you're a faithful. If Tara voted you to start, switch it to stick. Clearly a faithful. Last round, she voted for what on last round?
Tina.
Tina. She voted for Tina. Hop on last minute. I had, in my opinion, very sound logic behind my vote for Tina. I admit the Shanna vote and my Anthony vote was just strictly gut, but the Tina vote had logic and reason for that vote. I don't regret that vote at all. I feel terrible for it, but I don't regret it because it was, to me, the only logical vote that I've made this entire game. And Tara jumped on that. I didn't really know where she was going. She might have had something in mind, but she didn't really say. So to me, that's just really suspicious.
I thought your argument made sense. Like I came into it also thinking Alex that night. That was what I was going to do. And then I started talking, and then I was just putting 2 and 2 together with conversations I'd had with Tina that day. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? Something doesn't line up here. She was different than how she'd been in previous times that I played. And when that story came to light, I was just kind of like, this felt like 2 things lining up for me. And so I switched and I didn't go Alex again. And so, I mean, I came in saying, I'm going to do what I thought the previous 2. And
Yeah. Sadly, there's a reason for everybody and every decision they've made. And so
yeah,
I do completely understand that Alex is extremely suspicious. And at this point, there's really not much I or we can do flat out. I think Alex is suspicious and he has
it's not even so
both
much that
times.
he's suspicious, it's that he's got an answer for everything, but never has an original opinion first.
Okay. Yeah.
So if that makes you suspicious, then yes, he's suspicious. It's what's making me think I started talking to the wrong dude on day 1.
I also think he was like hiding a lot today. Like I think he knew he'd come under fire. He didn't talk to a lot of people. I mean, unless we talked to everyone else. Like
he's talked to me every single day of the game, except for today.
Yeah.
And then he messaged me like 10 minutes before the game, like, hey, forget about last night. Hopefully we can do good tonight.
Yeah.
So whether he was feeling betrayed or he was just trying to not put a front up or whatever, I don't even know how to read into that. That's what sucks about this game. Like I had 2 votes ready tonight. Like,
yeah, I had both names written down and was juggling between the 2 up until the very last second.
I had Shannon in my hand, Ron, until you and I had the little exchange, and you told me same one we discussed earlier, and I switched to Alex.
Yeah.
Was it during the Zoom call, Ryan, that this plan was hashed, or before the Zoom call?
During the Zoom call, and then partly before the Zoom call as well.
Okay.
Mostly during the Zoom calls, though. Like, I don't want to make Ron sound like he cheated me or anything.
No.
That's not happening at all.
I mean, Ryan, you haven't come under too much suspicion yet.
I mean,
which one?
Have I done anything to come under
sorry,
suspicion?
P. Ryan P.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ryan P. I thought you meant Ryan G.
No.
No, I admit that I haven't gotten under suspicion. If there's any questions or suspicious things, I will answer to them now. I will try and do so without sounding like I have an answer for everything as well. But
I don't know. Just think since we're exploring all options.
Yeah. I admit, the Tina thing is probably my biggest thing, and ironically, that's the one I don't regret, just because I did have reason for it. But I don't know. I mean, there's not really much else I can say.
So I'll put it out there, Ryan, because the other 3 people in the room here.
Are you okay?
Tina's my mom.
Oh,
like we do live on opposite sides of the state. That's my mom.
Gotcha. I knew you knew each other, but
okay.
I wasn't. Yeah.
Well, and that's what I said to the chat earlier today. I'm sure some of you know and some of you figured it out, but everybody.
Oh my God, did Jessica just eat something, the poison something, and the murderers killed in plain sight?
You're right.
I'm dead.
What?
I
What are you?
was just
What
trying
is
to say it.
happening?
I was
No,
just
like,
trying to say everybody in
I'm
this game
distracted by
got
Jessica's
invited because they know
window.
I
somebody.
think I
So
kid
it
jelly
is
bean,
what it is.
and I ate one of those. I don't. They put it's a holiday flavor one, and they put a pumpkin pie one, and it's just.
Why do you still have holiday flavored candies
I
in your
don't know.
house?
But why
Great
would
question.
they ruin it with gross pumpkin pie? Pumpkin pie is awful.
Pumpkin pie is incredible. Now,
Yeah,
I
what are
now
you
suspicion
talking
on
about?
Jess.
Pumpkin pie
Suspicion
is
on
awful.
It is
Jess.
the worst pie, hands down.
And
Oh my
meringue.
gosh!
That
Get me out of here,
one. What's
Who-
that?
Traitor.
Florida?
Please murder me, Traitor. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Pumpkin pie is delicious.
Oh, it's awful.
All right.
It's just
Yeah.
really tough for us tonight, guys, too, because 2 players are gone right now.
I know. Yeah, that is the other hard part. Where
Like
Well,
Stick
yeah.
and Alex are still in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah. What are people's thoughts on Stick?
suspicious, but not like
Yeah,
super
suspicious, but not anything crazy. Exactly.
I will say there was a very big change between her before she was eliminated and after she came back. And I think she was like, well, I've got to listen because I don't know what's going on. But I also am like, I've never seen her that quiet. So it's just a little weird. Like it feels like something is different,
Shifted.
but I don't want,
Yeah.
I have had like 0 interactions with her. But
Yeah.
she said to me last night, she wishes she voted for Shannon. So I don't know what she would have done today.
But the only thing that I heard from her today was that she had to go to work, and I told her to tell the group. So, and then she
Yeah.
asked me to catch her up on the game if I was still in.
Brady
was
was
her exact words. If you're still in, please catch me up.
Brady was definitely on my list of like possibly being a traitor, and I'm wondering if, you know, with him leaving, if Stick took his spot, possibly, like whatever role he was. I'm wondering.
You know what's crazy is Brady was on the top of my list too, because when you voted for me, you said it's because I haven't talked to you. When Brady voted for me, he's like, I don't like dude. I was like, what? I've never
Yeah, he
talked
did
to you
say that.
before. He just said he didn't like me. He didn't like my vibe. I was like, what does that even mean, dude?
Wait, listen.
What did you say, Ryan?
Oh, you said Brady didn't like you? Is that what Brady
He
said?
said he didn't
Or-
like my
He's
vibe.
basically what he
He
said.
didn't like me.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out, what does that mean? At least when Jess voted for me, she said it's, hey, you're the only one I haven't talked to so far.
I've never voted for you.
No, you
Or
mean
that was
me.
Tara. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my screen. It switched around in the
It's the
middle.
blonde girls with
Yeah,
glasses.
no, sorry. No, I had you
Right.
guys in a position and the screen flipped.
All of us.
All the blonde girls with glasses.
All the blonde girls with glasses.
Either way, no hard feelings between me and Tara. Like, we've talked since then, and
Yep, I agree.
like, I understand why you voted for me. Like, if I hadn't been told other things night one, it would have probably been the same for me with you, just
Yeah.
because we didn't talk.
It was too early days. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. It was night
I
one.
didn't know what the
I'm
heck
not
I was
putting any
doing.
chalk on that. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me right now.
Yeah.
Nobody knew anything night one. It is what it is. Oh, we got 27 seconds.
My
And
gosh.
we know so
Okay.
much now,
I feel way different than when I first started.
Right?
Yeah.
for clarity.
It's like, I feel sure about some things that I'm not like even sure if I'm sure, and I'm so unsure about things I thought I was sure about.
They don't know that we know that they know that we know.
Exactly.
Well, players, that is it for tonight. Your group is getting smaller, which means you are all getting closer to the end of the game. And that Canadian cash, which by the way now sits at $51. Woo!
Let's go.
It also means you might be a target for murder. Day 4, you've managed to stay alive, but as traitors slay, you may miss day 5. Good night,
Yeah.
players.